Should we as people fulfill our purpose, or is it enough just to live our lives? Well, you see, everyone is here on this planet for a reason, and that reason is what we call your purpose. Now, someone's purpose is usually to help yourself, someone, or something, whether it's to improve your mental health and live happy, to help a certain group of people to get out of their struggles, or to join a community to help with something that you're passionate for. You see, everyone was born with a purpose. Now, depending on what stage of life that you're in, your purpose is going to be either broader or narrower. You see, the earlier you are into your life, the broader your purpose is going to be. And because as of now, my life is telling me to teach people. As long as what I'm teaching I'm passionate about, I know what I want to do, and that's teach people. But I'm 100% sure that when I'm in my 20s, it's going to be different, relatively the same, but not exactly what I think my purpose is right now. Because that's how purpose works. Purpose gets more narrow as life goes on. But what if you just want to live life? What if you think fulfilling your purpose isn't something you like to do or want to figure out? Well, first argument I can make is that you'd feel unfulfilled. You technically aren't doing the things that you love, and you're going to get unfulfillment from that. Sure, there might be some other external things in your life, but honestly, if you're not doing what you're passionate for and what you think your purpose is, or trying to figure out what your purpose is, you aren't going to have any sort of fire in your life that's telling you to do what you're passionate for. Now, the second argument that I can make is you're just letting life knock you around. You see, when someone is living their life, they are just letting life take them wherever it takes them. They aren't taking control and doing what they actually want to do. They're just letting it happen. So that's a huge argument that I can make, that honestly, you won't be experiencing the life that you truly want because you're just letting life take you wherever you think it is. And honestly, that is a pretty poor way to live. Now, I want to say that the hard truth is, if you just want to live your life, it's a sign of laziness, and it's a sign of lack of ambition. But what if I told you your purpose isn't difficult to figure out? You see, when I was trying to figure out my purpose in the summer of 2024, I tried so many things. Tried I tried Ikigai, I watched tons of videos, I journaled, I asked God, but it all came down to this. 6 months ago, I asked myself, who am I? And I wrote some things that I could probably perfectly describe myself like back then and right now. And once someone knows who they are, they can use this to figure out their passions and their purpose. Now, when figuring out your purpose, you need to look at all the things that you enjoy that will help you in your life. I'm not talking about video games, and I'm not talking about hanging out with your friends or buying stuff, because those are all enjoyable things, but they won't help you further into your life. You see, for me, I enjoyed track and field, teaching others new concepts, and snowboarding. Now, any of those could have been my purpose as a 15-year-old for that stage of my life, but I knew I loved teaching. So I created this YouTube channel. Now, let me tell you, 6 months ago, I thought I was a runner, but just like purpose does, I figured out that I'd prefer to be jumping. I'd prefer to do the long jump and the triple jump rather than the 200 and the 400. Now, that's a lot smaller compared to people's life purpose, because it's super small. I mean, it's something that only young adults who like track and, D1 athletes, college athletes would think about. But it's nothing compared to life purpose, because and also it's, super smaller compared to teaching. I could help tons of people with teaching, but not so much in track and field, because it was more focused on my personal development. And I chose to pursue teaching because I love that and I love teaching. I also have two new courses on where you can either learn how to get off of social media, or you can learn how to conquer your addiction, which together combined cost like what you'd buy for one lunch, but instead of lasting a couple of minutes, it lasts you a lifetime. So if you were to ask yourself who you are and find the personal things that you love at the moment, that you're passionate for and can help you on later in your life, as of now, that's your purpose. Now, you can always dig deeper into yourself and into what you actually want, but that is basically what I had to do to figure out where I wanted to be in life. It pointed out the trajectory of my life, and that's where I am right now. So it doesn't matter how big or small your purpose is right now, because it will only get narrower and it will only become more and more of what you actually want in life. So truly, I want to thank you for listening. Stay positive.